Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss about rectangular patch antenna working at 2.4 gigahertz frequency range. First of all, we are going to draw that antenna substrate. Antenna substrate. First, you go and select that um, 3D dimension of the solid. Then you click that object in that any place in that project window. Then after that go and change that name box 1. Instead of box 1 you change that name substrate material. We have to use that FR4 substrate. Why? Because I already told that FR4 substrate is easily available in that market and cost also very low. So I am selecting that FR4 epoxy substrate. Then you choose any color. For your convenience, you choose any color. I am taking this orange color. Then you give OK and then apply OK. Then in that substrate you want to give that position and length and width of the substrate. Here I am taking that length and width of the substrate is 50 cross 50 mm. Okay. First of all, in that position you have to take x comma y comma z. So I am starting from that third coordinate, minus x and minus y. So minus 50 by 2 comma minus 50 by 2 comma 0. Z is 0. Starting position is 0. From that minus 25 to length is x length is 50, then y length is 50. Here I am taking the substrate length and width is 50 and 50. I am taking that minus to plus, minus side minus 25, plus side plus 25. I am taking in between 50 and 50. So here value is minus 50 by 2 and minus 50 by 2 comma 0. Then Z size. Thickness of the substrate. Z means that substrate thickness I am giving here 1.6. Then you give apply, then you give OK. That the substrate now drawn the substrate. That substrate is you come within the project window. So you have to press Control D. You press Control D means that substrate is come within your project window itself. Okay. Now you draw the substrate. I already told antenna it is consist of microstrip antenna consists of 3 layers. One is the ground layer, another one is the substrate layer, third one is the patch layer. Now substrate is drawn. Next I am going to draw that ground substrate. How to draw that ground plane means go to rotate, you rotate this object. You rotate this object, then you press Ctrl D means it will come within that project window. Ground is that 2D dimensional sheet. Okay. For substrate is that solid. So it will taking that 3D. For ground, select rectangular sheet. Okay, now I select rectangular sheet, back side of the substrate. Now you tilt that substrate. Now I have this is the back side of the substrate. Here you click that cursor, then you draw that rectangle. This is your ground plane. Why? Because that ground and substrate both are same width and length. Only one difference. What is the difference? Is substrate is the three-dimensional view, three-dimensional structure, solid structure. But ground is that rectangular, 2D sheet. Okay. Now instead of rectangular one, you select ground. You select green color. I am taking this color. What you want, you select your wish. Okay, then you give apply, then okay. This is your ground. Here go and check your ground position and length and width of that ground layer. Next, we are going to draw patch layer. Now, substrate and ground layer is over. Next, we are going to draw the patch layer. For patch layer, you rotate this substrate. Why? Because you want to patch layer is top of the substrate. So you rotate this object. You rotate this object. Uh, you keep like that. Why? Because in that with in that x direction only you are going to give feed. So I am put like that. Top of the substrate layer is uh, we are going to draw the patch. patch Patch is that rectangular sheet. Rectangular sheet, go to here, you select a 2D rectangular sheet. You draw any place on that project window. Here you select that name. Instead of rectangular one, you give patch. Patch. Here you change the color. You change any color. Then you give apply. Then you give OK. After patch, you want to give within that you select create rectangle, because here only you are going to assign patch position, length and width of the patch. Here width of the patch is 38, so I am giving here minus 38 by 2, comma, length of the patch is 29 minus 29 by 2, comma, 0. Don't give 0, 1.6. Why? Because that thickness of the substrate is 1.6. And now I am going to draw the patch is the top of the substrate, so that substrate thickness is 1.6. So above substrate only I am going to fix patch. So Z position here you want to give 1.6. Here you give x with this 38, then y is 29. This is your patch layer. Three layers are over. First one is that substrate, then bottom of the substrate is that ground layer, then top of the substrate is the patch layer. Uh, Next we have to draw that quarter wave transformer and field line. Why? Because we have to match with the port with the patch. So we have to draw two more rectangle like a quarter wave transformer and feed line. For a quarter wave transformer, you select a rectangle. You place any place in that project window. Then go to rectangle one. Here you select quarter wave transformer. You put a quarter wave. Then you select any color. No problem. You what you color you want. You select. You choose your color. Then you give OK. Next, in that we have to give the position and length and width of the quarter wave transformer. Here length and width of the quarter wave transformer is 0.3 and length of the quarter wave transformer is 5.25. Then you have to give the position of that quarter wave transformer. position is minus 0.3 by 2, comma 29 by 2, comma 1.6. Then you give x, it is 0.3, and the length y 5.25, 5.25. Then you give apply, then you give OK. See here, now that the quarter wave transformer is drawn. You have to zoom it, otherwise you not visible means you zoom and you have to see. This is the quarter wave transformer. Quarter wave transformer is why? Because we have to match with the patch impedance with the feed impedance. So we have to draw that quarter wave transformer. Otherwise, that input impedance is not matched with the patch impedance. Next one we have to draw 51 uh, 51 impedance matching device. Then go to rectangle, you select that rectangle. Here you select 50, instead of rectangle 1 you give 50 ohm. 50 ohm. Here you change the color, whatever color you want, you give that color, you give apply, then you give OK. After that, in that 50 ohm line, you have to give the position and length and width of that 50 ohm impedance devices. Position is minus 3 by 2, comma 25, comma 1.6. Then width of the matching devices is 3. Then length is minus 5.25. Then you give apply, then you give OK. This is the 50 ohm matching devices. Why? Because we have to match with here. This is the 50 ohm transmission line. This is the quarter wave transformer. This is the patch. That quarter wave transformer is matched with the 50 ohm devices with the patch impedance. Next, you have to give that current to this antenna. So you have to select here ZX axis. Why? Because you want to first you have to rotate. Here only you have to give the feed. Feed means you have to give the voltage to this antenna. Without voltage, that antenna is not radiating. We have to radiate this antenna. We have to give the voltage. So go to rectangle. You select here. Otherwise, you select YZ. YZ. ZX. ZX. Go to rectangle. Here you have to now we have to give the port. Go to here. Here you select ZX axis. Then you select that rectangle. Here you draw that rectangle. Here only you want to excite. Here only you want to give that signal voltage to this antenna. Then go to create rectangle. Here you change that minus, width is minus 3. Then is Z is minus 1.6. Minus 1.6. Then you apply. Then you give OK. Okay. And then here you change that name. Instead of rectangle 1, you give port. Then you give OK. Now this port we want to assign this port, whether wave port or lumped port. For microstrip antenna you have to give wave lumped port. So you select here port, right click that, assign excitation, you give lumped port 50 ohm transmission line. Next here you go new line, here bottom one click, top one click, uh, then you give next, then you give finish. Now port is assigned. Okay. Microstrip antenna contain three layer. One is that ground layer, next one is that substrate, then top of the substrate is patch layer. Substrate layer is the non-conducting layer. Okay, this is the non-metallic. Then patch and the ground is the metallic layer. So we have to assign patch and the ground any metal layer. For example, you assign copper. So go to ground, assign boundary, you give perfect electrical conductor. Okay, here E3 is there, na? You give here E3. You give control D. You delete perfect E2. This is already assigned. You delete this one. Okay. This is the perfect E3 is the ground, assigned for ground conducting layer. Then you have to assign that patch also conducting layer. Before you want to assign patch conducting layer, you want to unite patch, quarter wave transformer and a feed line. Three layer you have to unite, because three layer are same. Go to rotate. Here you rotate this object, then go to patch, you select patch, then you give here okay, here select patch, quarter wave transformer, then 50 ohm transmission line, you select all, then you give, go to edit, boolean, you give unite. These three are merged. Okay, see here patch, quarter wave transformer, the next one is that 50 ohm transmission line. Here this one is not assigned. You select patch and 50 ohm transmission line, patch, quarter wave transformer, you give edit boolean is already united. Wait. Edit boolean unit. Then go to then you have to assign that radiation box. So right click that project window, go to create open region. Here you want to give that operating frequency is 2.4 gigahertz. Then you give OK. Here press Ctrl D, it will come within that window. Okay. Here After assigning radiation box, go to analysis, go to add a solution setup. Here you give frequency is 2.4 gigahertz, then you give OK. Then in that step 2, go to add frequency sweep. Here you give 1 to 5 gigahertz because the operating range is 2.4 gigahertz, so within that 1 to 5 gigahertz you will give. Okay, after assigning the frequency ranges, go to HFSS. You give validation check. Here you check all the conditions should satisfied or not. Then go to HFSS, then you give analyze all. Now program is running. It will take some time, wait. After simulation, in that message box it will come normal completion of simulation. If any error is coming means it will show in that message box. Now that antenna having no error. After simulating, go to results. Here you right click the results, create model solution data report. Here you select rectangular plot. Here you select S parameter, S11. You select dB, then you give new report, then you close this. Then go to marker, add marker. Here you select, see here, 2.36 maximum working antenna is 2.36 gigahertz. This antenna working and the range is 2.4 gigahertz, but it will resonating at 2.36 gigahertz. Approximately that theoretical value is matches with the practical value. Similarly, you have to check radiation pattern, gain, then VSWR, current distribution, directivity. You have to check here.